What's up, everyone? So, I've been a little MIA, and if you caught, I made one post on Facebook, and if you caught it, it was kind of small and short. I had COVID. I've been out of the shop for about 2 weeks now or so. I tried to come back earlier. I thought everything was good, and came to work on one of the days before everyone got here, and unfortunately, literally had to go home. I couldn't do it. Of course, when you got COVID, you're supposed to be quarantined away from everybody for a certain amount of time. I was quarantined away from people for that period of time, and then I wanted to come back. I tried to come back, and unfortunately, it wasn't happening. I was trying to do some little work before everybody got here, and super nauseous. It was dry heaving. Probably would have puked if it would have kept up. Long and the short, I am here now. We are actually closed today because it is the day after Thanksgiving, and I gave all my guys off. Everybody wanted off. I talked to everybody, and we've been pushing nonstop here. We really have. Now, I'm going to show you guys what we have going on in the shop. We have a lot of projects because everybody was still working while I was at home in bed sick. And I say it before, as a business owner, I don't get the luxury of just being at home and getting nonstop rest. I still had to have the business. I still was running the business, still had to do some stuff. And I will say, excuse me, as I'm still kind of a little bit phlegmy. We had, I just showed up to work here. Some guy was actually waiting. Told him we were closed. Told him, hey, I don't want to get close to you. Messages on Facebook. I'm here because stuff has to happen here today, and nobody's here. So I'm not going to put anyone at risk that works here and such. Now, as I was saying, though, this is a big thing. When I'm on Facebook personally, you can go find my name on there. It's Robert Reese. You can friend me too, and you can see most of my stuff I post on personal Facebook is personal stuff. I'll share a lot of the stuff off of our business Facebook. Sorry, I'm trying to do some computer stuff right now. I'll share a lot of stuff from like business Facebook to personal, but mostly I post a lot of stuff, family stuff, my kids stuff like that. Now, the personal messages and the business messages, that's what I kind of wanted to get into really quick, and I'm not going to harp on it, but that's when, I tell people, hey man, this is my personal message. Probably not the best time to reach me or the best way to reach me, because when you reach me through our business Facebook, well, other people get to see it and other people can, answer your questions. Some people don't, that work here will not be able to help you with certain technical aspect questions or tuning questions, but it allows that person to say, hey, Bob, can you get back to this? Hey, you might be in bed resting. If you get a little bit of brief time or you feel good, hey, can you get back to it? The issue is with the personal stuff, and I guess if you've been in this industry long enough, and if you've been, let's say you run a business or whatever it is, there's some people that don't understand the separation of personal and business, and some people do. I'm not going to harp on it for a long time, but the amount of messages I got personally when I was in bed, and these guys knew I was in bed pretty much trying to recover from COVID or fight it off, whatever you want to call it. When you got to start a message with, hey man, I hate to bug you and I know you're sick in bed, but, and if it seems like I'm yelling right now, my head is still fully clogged. My ear is like fully, I can't hear. So I'm not trying to yell, I just can't hear. But when you have to start a message like that, oh, hey man, I know it's Christmas, or I know, hey, Thanksgiving, but I hate to bother you, but I got a question. You got to remember, man, business owners still have a personal life. And yes, I have devoted myself for over 20 years to help you guys. And I have reached out and have tried to go, above where, yes, the Chelsea, who's up front, I've been with her. She works up front, the wife of we've been together probably for like 22 years. She understands that, it's a constant, it's not, why are you on your phone? She knows why I'm on my phone. And it's ultimately to help and run the business. And this is off of personal time. Now, with that being said, though, some of these guys clearly understood. Some guys didn't know I had COVID. I didn't make it a big thing. It's a personal thing. I didn't go blasting everywhere. I didn't make videos. What am I going to do? Make a live video when I'm in bed? Let's be real. Some of these guys got it. I replied back and, said, hey, man, not the best time. I'm sick. I explained it. People didn't know, have a clue. But the people that started the conversation with, hey, man, I know you're sick right now in bed, but I just got a quick question. And let me say, usually it's not just a quick question. Usually it's, hey, how's this? And then it keeps going on. We're 10 minutes into the conversation, 20 minutes into the conversation. But some of those guys didn't understand it. And I was nice. I was nice for a little bit. And then I had to snap on a couple guys because it was like, hey, man, I'm not feeling too good. And it was like, yeah, man, but, can you still answer this question? Hey, can you still help me? Not even caring about what I had to say about, hey, I'm sick in bed, And I've got it before, too. And it was one of those things that, I'll never forget this one. I got a personal message once when I was, and it was after hours. And it was a personal message. And I was sitting at a good friend of the shop's. I was sitting at his wake. And, I just never forget getting that. And there was no instant. It was just like, dude, it's personal time. Like, so that's about it. I'm recovering. I'm good. I'm better. I don't know. If you've had COVID, I'm sure, or if you heard experiences, I'm sure everybody's had a little bit different. The fever, kicked my butt. The big thing that kicked my butt too was the on and off where I felt okay. And then pretty much when I climbed out of bed, it hit me like a brick. Thought everything was good, and then I would try to go do something, and it was like, no. I do find myself extremely winded, I would say, easier. Trying to walk up and down the stairs at my house and trying to help with little stuff around the house, laundry and stuff, and but I'm getting better, so that's the key. So I'm at work. 7 minutes of rambling, whatever. If you skip through it, I do want to talk about a couple of things today. I'll show you guys some cool stuff we have going on in the shop. We have a car on the dyno. It's not on the dyno, but it's loaded up over there. Just a real interesting car, to say the least. One thing I did want to get across, and if you watch these videos, and if you're watching it, and you're sticking through all this, well, thank you, number one. Number two, you're going to benefit from it if you're looking to build something for next year. We are looking to do a sponsorship thing this year. If you're watching this video, or watch when I uploaded this video. So if you're watching this video, years later, please don't message me about this video. You could still ask, but what we're trying to do this year is we're trying to ultimately give back to people that have supported us and have been loyal, or they're looking for a shop to get into and become a partner with, you can say. A sponsorship goes two ways. It's just not about free parts. It's about helping that shop too. You scratch my back, we'll scratch yours, pretty much. So if you're watching this and you're looking to do some type of build this year, or you're looking to maybe go from all motor to turbo, or you're maybe looking to go from, all motor, switch to E85, and then you need a tune. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shoot us an email, rcautoworks@gmail.com. And you can title it sponsorship. Now, here is my tip for you. When you approach a business for a sponsorship like this, you want to have something ready. And when I say something ready, I don't mean something in an email that basically says, hey man, I have 5,000 followers on Instagram, and I'll guarantee to get you 1,000 likes. Likes don't pay the bill. Come up with a proposal. It's the easiest way. I don't care how fancy it looks. It doesn't have to look fancy. I'm not good at spelling or grammar. Neither am I. Come up with something, a proposal for why you want such and such and what you're going to do for our business. That's it. So I've been meaning to post that, but it seems like every other week something happens. I've been sick a lot. I think 4 weeks ago or so, maybe 5 weeks ago now, I had a sinus infection that really put me down, and now with the COVID stuff. With that being said, I think that's everything I wanted to discuss. I'm going to handle some emails that I got to handle. I got to handle some other stuff here, and then I'll walk around the shop and show you guys some cool stuff we have going on. So that's about it. That's where I've been. If you've been watching, timer on the phone says 10 minutes. Thank you. I appreciate that. we're trying to build this channel. We got a lot of cool things in store, and that's about it. I'm not going to ramble anymore. I'll be back here shortly. I'll show you guys what we have going on in the shop, and then I'll ramble on some more. Take care. So here's one project, and I'm not going to go and document everything in the shop, but here's a couple projects basically that I'm going to document that that are kind of neat, interesting, different. We got a Mustang, the 4i edition. If you're not familiar with Mustangs or why they call them, why this one's called the 4i, it's because of the headlights. This one was in here a while ago. It was no start condition. Going back and forth with the customer, there was a little bit of like info that was kind of like left out. Ultimately, we told him the car had a carburetor on it, and we ruled everything else out. And we said, hey, you know, we don't mess with carburetors. We don't know anybody anymore locally that does. It seems like all the good carb tuners kind of jetted out and went to warmer states where they don't have to deal with winter. Now, we're doing a sniper on this one. So you can see the sniper is mounted up. This one is going to be, I'm going to document this one on a whole kind of different, what's the word I'm looking for? Different whole project. So I don't want to wrap up too much. We've had a couple projects ongoing here. This one is getting a K-swap. So we got a K-swap we're doing right now. We have the NSX that was behind me. The NSX and a lot of these projects, especially the NSX, it's been like a onesie twosie type deal because a lot of stuff is still not in stock and it's only getting worse. Some people don't believe this. Some people think that, you know, hey, we're just waiting on parts, or I'm sorry, we're just hoarding parts here. 4 to 8 months on some parts that we're waiting for. Some parts we were told now, because we're coming close to the end of 2021, that don't even expect to see the stuff until Christmas time of 2022. So this one I got to update exactly everything we're doing. We have documented some stuff on this one, so there's a couple videos on our YouTube channel. Of course, it's getting a K-swap. I don't want to go too much into that. It's getting a lot of Haltech goodies. If you got an NSX, this might be up your alley if you're looking to spend some money on it and make more power. We have some stuff inside. Let's see, all the wiring is tucked under in the back. It is running the Haltech adapter, but there is custom wiring that still needs to be done, and we have that all taken care of. And let me walk over next door to the really interesting project car, or on the dyno, not a project car. We have this guy. Now this one was here a little while ago, and was on the dyno. Unfortunately, there was stuff that just was not ready and set up. Basically not ready to be on the dyno. So it is back here. All the problems I was told were taken care of, and I have to load it up on the dyno, and I have to take care of it. So, if you're not familiar with this chassis, I was told this is all built off a Lotus chassis. I don't know too much technical stuff, and I'm trying to get everything in. Of course, it does have a K-series in it. It's not a, you know, if you're looking at it, it's not like a crazy setup. It's not like, hey, where's the turbo? I mean, look how much this thing weighs. It's just cool and interesting. Stuff that you normally wouldn't see before, or typically would not see on a daily basis unless you're running a shop like this. I really don't even know if I need to talk. I'm just trying to document everything here and show you guys what, this is cool to me. This is cool to me because it's different. And, you don't see it every day. You don't see it. You don't see it on the street. Don't see it every day on the dyno and whatnot. So my rule of thumb too with cars like this, if it's functional and it works and it's safe, who cares? You know, you saw some wiring over here that wasn't the cleanest. Hey, the customer did everything himself. As far as I remember and recall, it's a wife and a husband team that they both drive it. And I don't think this was here last time. This whole little assembly. That's why I was kind of documenting it. So that's cool. This whole piece, I believe, comes off, if I recall correctly. I got notes on this car, but I don't remember. It was dropped off while I was sick. So if I'm seeming like I'm kind of lost at some stuff, it seems like to me, as I'm looking at this, that the cables are going to be pulling on that. I'm just trying to look at the mechanism. And I'm trying to hold my camera here, as I forgot that I was kind of taping. So just cool, different stuff. When I get it up on the dyno, I'll do some more videos. If anyone's got wants to see anything in particular while this video is up and the next video is up, might be a good time to ask me to cover something. But honestly, that's pretty much about it, guys. I just wanted to come back, let you guys know a little bit why I've been MIA. This time had everything to do with me being sick and not me just being busy and not documenting it. So I guess that's it. If anyone has any questions or comments, as I always say, you can comment down below. I'm here to help as much as I possibly can. And that's my biggest thing. I can only do so much. The shop is ran by, we have people here. I have people up front. My techs can help people. It is basically to run on its own in case anything happened like just happened where I had to be out because of COVID. With that being said, I am looking forward to getting some emails about the sponsorship stuff. Hopefully 2022 is better than 2021 as far as there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. I'm just going to keep it at that. Shoot me an email if you're looking and you're interested in something. If you're looking to do something and I can give back. If you've been here a number of times. If you're looking there, you're just getting started off. I want to make sure that's kind of clear too. This is not just for long-time customers, but if you're new to this, because it wouldn't be fair to not offer it to people that are just new. I'm looking forward to the emails, guys. That being said, I've been here for a little bit and I'm already getting tired and winded. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes. I'm staring at the actual camera that I should be staring at, so I'm not staring over here. I think it's my time to kind of wrap up and go relax a little bit more and get ready for the work week. That's going to be fastly approaching. And here, I appreciate you guys, the guys that watch it, the guys that have sent me messages, that have literally told me to stay in bed and relax and do everything possible that I can do to get better. The guys that remind me what really it's all about. And don't get me wrong, it is all about this. But at the end of the day, as someone reminded me, you're only going to be able to help as much people out if you take care of yourself and help yourself. If you're dead, can't help people. And that hits home. That really does, because as I mentioned earlier too, we had a close buddy of the shop pass away not too long ago, and he was nothing but always wanted to help people. So with that being said, guys, as I am resting on this post here because I'm literally getting tired and winded just from talking, and you know, I gotta go rest. I gotta get some more rest. So that's about it. I got nothing else. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take care.